Alright folks, we are back for round 1 on the draw with a pretty decent keep. Ooh, and the opponent is on the full aggro, it looks like. Could use a Wretched Camel in this matchup. Like, Wretched Camel is really good at punishing aggro deck because it's a good blocker. If it trades and they have to discard, it's awful for them. If it's a trade and they use a pump spell but they have to discard another card, it's also very bad for them. It's just amazing, I believe, against aggro deck. Though I haven't played Camel against aggro deck yet, so it's mostly speculation. Would assume it's pretty good though. Just gonna block here. If they use a pump spell, whatever. I mean, it's not like they can kill something else with a Rimvol and use the prowess to 2-for-1 me. It's just not something they can do. And here, I'm just probably gonna Doomfall their Moloch. Yeah. I'm on a draw. I have a game that I think I've had a pretty decent late game. I have no reason to play risky and take some unnecessary damage. I can just get rid of things. And this is, you know, kind of an edict effect, so it's not like I can wait and try to hit a better creature. As long as I have the thing, they will get to sack it, basically. Here, I kind of want to hit land drops. I could cycle Vizier of Tumbling Sands. I could also just play it to use it as a ramp spell, basically. To try to hit the 6 mana for the Angler Drake sooner. I could also cycle it now, hope to hit a land, and then I can go Dread Wanderer, Consign. Consign? Is it Consign or Consign? Let me know. Consign, maybe? Consign? Yeah, I don't know. I'll say Consign, but maybe it's Consign. I believe it's Consign. In any case, yeah, I can. If I hit a land after cycling Vizier, I can go Dread Wanderer, Consign. Otherwise, I can just Consign the Lizard. I could also play Whistling Scorpion and hope to trade. I think I'm gonna go with hardcasting the Vizier, take my 3, and next turn I can go Scorpion plus Wanderer if I don't draw land. I will try to take as few damage as I can, because I feel like I'm the control player here and the one who should be playing more defensively, but sometimes you have to take a couple hits, obviously. The Scarab God, It's interesting because now I almost want to cycle the Scorpion so I can try to hit that 5th land drop. ASAP. But honestly, I'm just gonna hardcast that and the Wanderer. Which is not gonna be able to block right away, but pretty soon. And now we really have a game plan where, unless they have something like Puncturing Blow or what's the name of the 5 mana black card? Final Reward. Unless they have one of these two, this is just gonna win the game, given enough time. I'm just gonna take 3 more because this might get to trade with the Lizard later, and I'm kind of want to keep the Scorpion if they play something bigger here, like a Desert Cerodon or anything along these lines. Only not really the case. Alright, what do we do here? So this gonna target the Lizard, which is nice. I think this might become a 4/4, so Dread Wanderer is not going to be blocking very well. I think I just attack with Wanderer because I don't think it's going to block. Play the Rune Rat and keep Consign, still don't know, available, and yeah, play defensively. Just try to wait until I hit that land drop. Should not auto yield here. If they try to kill my Vizier, I would like to be able to untap something. Hour of Glory, my Scorpion. Okay, well that's kind of a good news because the Scorpion is like not even that important. We have the Rat that can trade with the Lizard, and this would have killed my True Gods. Trading the Lizard, sure, I'll take that. Maybe they have first strike trick. Yeah, looks like they do. Then you can get the Lizard back in your hand, I guess. The Oblivion part is not gonna be good, but I kind of want to keep the Rune Rat around so I can trade with the Thresher Lizard. That's a new trick. Might surprise some people. It's not a huge I mean, we trade 1 for 1. They still deal 1 with the Fury and they can recast their Lizard right away, so it's not like a huge blowout, but it's still decent. Land! Yeah, baby. Alright, let's Oblivion. Let's Oblivion ourselves. Alright, and tap. Now the issue is, will we get to kill them before they can just slowly kill us with the combination of Archer plus Initiate? I don't know. If we get another land, we can just Angular Drake the Initiate, which is gonna buy us a lot of time. And Scarab God is gonna kill them rather fast, I assume. But yeah, this game is definitely not over, despite Mr. Scarab hitting the battlefield. You wish you had Hour of Glory now, don't you? I don't really get, like, I understand you want to Hour of Glory the Scorpion if it's my only blocker, but then if I have another one, well, maybe you have to, but I feel like they could have waited a little bit to claim. That's kinda good, I guess. Now they can make it unblockable and then give it +2/+0. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. Again, we are not out of this yet. We are gonna go down to 6 here. And unfortunately, this doesn't drain them. We just make them lose life. Oh, it's each other zombie. Oh, it's not a zombie. He's not a zombie. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to land though, so I can Angular Drake. So the Scarab God is attacking. I don't think they want to block here. They could double block in theory. This seems pretty bad though. This is gonna buy us 1 turn by bouncing the Pathmaker Initiate. However, we are still in kind of a risky shape, medium shape type of situation where they could easily burn us out. Sure. We have 1 creature in the graveyard for the god. Oh, from a graveyard? Well, they don't have anything in their graveyard, but that's... Okay, that's even better than I thought it was. Jeez. They are thinking. And they have something in hand. Blur of Blade. Jeez, that's another very good draw. Oh my god. The Evan has been top decking just perfect spells 2 times in a row. Damn. Now I will need to block the Lizard with my... Yeah, that's just exactly what they needed, basically. Which is, well, in this case I will block like that. Sure. Boom. What to do? Dang. Probably cast Camel and use the Scarab God ability later. That was brutal. Now if they draw any spell, we lose. Jeez. I knew we were in a kind of a difficult, risky spot type of situation. But... yeah. Those 2 top decks were just perfect. The Claim Fame into Blur of Blade, that was pretty insane. Like I think if my opponent could have stacked their deck, they would have exactly selected these 2 spells. Dang. Dang it. I'm dead to any spell, but you know it's the case no matter what. So if you have a spell, just cast it, and I concede, I lose. They are dead to the Angler Drake next turn, though, so there is that. So I could reanimate something first, but if I do that, what happens is if they have a revolt, they kill me. It's a little bit like when you were, facing Mardu and they had a Heart of Kiran. If you kill their creature first, they can crew and kill you. I mean, this is kind of the same thing with Vehicle, so I think we should block first. But actually, if they have a revolt, we lose no matter what. So I'm not sure what I'm talking about because we are dead anyway to any non-creature spell. Is there anything good or fancy I could do? I should not reanimate the Dread Wanderer. It's gonna enter the battlefield tapped. I mean, we are dead to any spell, so... And if they have a creature, we win. So I don't think it's really a big deal. Just block like this, take 2, down to 1. Looks like they did not have a spell, now they have to discard. And I guess they lose. Alright. Yeah, I was a little bit scared because any spell would have done the trick, but they've been top decking 2 really good spells in a row, so I guess we could expect them to be a little bit less lucky, maybe. It's not how it works. Like they can draw a bunch of very good spells in a row. But yeah. In any case, I don't think we have a bad matchup against aggressive deck. Again, 3 Wretched Camel is really tough for them to beat. My curve is pretty low. I think this should be fine. Alright, so Lina's defeat definitely coming in. Moaning Wall, I don't know, it just seems pretty bad. I don't really imagine that being better than Vizier or Heckma Sentinels ever. Maybe it's better than Heckma Sentinels. Maybe. And then their deck is also very weak to grind. Yeah, I think we are just looking very good against aggressive deck in general. Really don't fear that too much. A bunch of our 2-drop are just very annoying for them to deal with. And we have, 2 effect that distributes 2 counter. Stamina, decent, a little bit less good on the draw though. Might just cut it. And then, since they showed Blur of Blade, I think I'm going to cut the Spellweaver Eternal for a Kenra, an Eternal Kenra. And that's gonna be that, I guess. If anything, we should have a great matchup against a Grow deck. Against Olina Grow deck. Against Ramp and Control deck, it could be tougher. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, if I cannot win against aggressive deck with this deck, I'm never gonna win, basically. Ooh, this hand seems insane. This hand seems pretty insane. Do we just destroy that? I mean, we can Splendid Agony the Mummy later. I don't really think taking one is a big deal. I guess it's gonna be two probably. But yeah. Whereas this can deal with, well, a Liliana for sure. But a bigger and more threatening black creature. I'm just gonna take one more. Not really care. Torn Moloch. Might just end up cycling the Desert of Drew. I have another desert and I don't really need more white. Though I could use some more land maybe for the Drake. What is the play now though? So this is first strike, so blocking it with the rat is just pretty mediocre. I could Doomfall. I could Doomfall their hand actually. That might be fine. If I Doomfall them here, they will just exile their mummy. Might just end up trading a rat for the mummy at the end of the day, who knows. I think I'm just gonna Doomfall their hand and make sure nothing awful happens to me in the future. Glorious End. Interesting. Seems like a card I can play around. I think the other Torn Moloch is the most annoying card here. It doesn't look like we'll get another Want of Nest creature, so I might just, you know, Splendid Agony the other Moloch. Okay. Maybe I should have attack with the rat. Am I blocking the Festering Mummy? Nah, I think I'm gonna try to block the Kenra Eternal. Yeah, for sure. Play the Eternal. Did they play a Mountain here? Yeah, they did. Oh, and they got a Wretch Camel. Okay, that's actually great for me. Okay, so we don't really want to kill the Festering Mummy here because, you know, of its stupid ability. Maybe I should have just killed that with Defeat a long time ago. Would have saved me some life. We can go... They don't have Desert, so that's not really a problem. We can go Splendid Agony the Camel and the Moloch. And drop a Bone Picker, I guess is the best option. And now they don't really have any great attack. Yeah, the mummy is slightly annoying. Maybe I should have just Lidiana's defeat that thing a long time ago. Keeping the defeat is slightly safer. There's a couple, you know, bigger and more problematic black creatures. guess I can just block here, take 2 down to 13. Yeah, sure. Glorious End is slightly frightening. In theory, I should not even remove things from their graveyard because of my Scarab God. Sand Strangler without the desert. Yeah, that's acceptable. Eternal of Harsh Truth. I think we're just gonna drop that desert so we can play the Drake. And now we can go Eternal. Do we attack with Bone Peaker? Probably not. We'll probably end up just trading it for the Sand Strangler. They might not attack though, because if they let me hit them with the Eternal, things will go wrong. Yeah, I guess we have to make this trade, which isn't exciting, but necessary. So it doesn't even need to deal damage. It's if it attacks and isn't blocked, so that's kind of good. Okay, that's gonna get defeated, I guess. Yeah, most likely. So we can just defeat the Rot Beast and be down with the Eternal. They don't have any good block, really. They can just chump block with Mummy, but then they take 2, and they still need to block this, otherwise it's gonna... I mean, they can put a counter on it, but it's not gonna die, and it's still gonna need to be blocked at some point. And the Drake. And now we are pretty much out of gas, but we are slightly ahead on board. And we know their Glorious End is not a big deal. Vizier of Tumbling Sands. I might end up just cycling that. It seems pretty bad right now. Let's see what we draw. I mean, they can just block, I guess, and take... yeah, they can block and take 2, but, you know, that's also pretty good for us. If they just top decked, and they did top deck a Trick, it doesn't really matter because this would have gotten my Eternal anyway. This thing still got killed a creature, make them use a Trick, and dealt 4 damage, you know. Now, do we play the Vizier or not? It's kind of close. I think we probably just do. You know, cycling is real tempting, but I don't think Vizier is worse than an average card in my deck. It can block the Moloch fairly efficiently. It gives pseudo vigilance to the Drake, lets me cast a 6-mana Drake if I draw one, which I just did. So seems good. Like if I had cycled that, I would be just with my Drake and not being able to cast it, which not exactly where you want to be. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mana to use the Chef at Dunes, which could make the curve a little bit faster, I guess. I mean the clock, not the curve. No, actually it would not matter, because we could only deal 9 next turn. Yep, the Archer's back. They haven't been drawing a single land after the 4th one. It feels like they might be playing a 16 or even 15 land deck. But things are looking pretty grim. Still attacking with both, even though I could attack only with one. I still have a blocker. They are really far from being able to kill me. And I still get to untap. If they Glorious End, and this means they are dead next turn, even if they find one removal like their Hour of Glory. Because this is not really a full... Nothing? I guess they want to... No Glorious End? Whoa. I mean, it's not like it's great to use that, but at least you get to survive. If they want to use it, they should have used it upkeep so I don't draw a card, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Weird. Oh, they can make me attack, I guess. And then Glorious and now. So I have less blocker and I still don't get to deal damage. Okay, I get the... Okay, I get the trick. Sure. But now they must kill me. And I have no idea how they do that. Especially with the Consign to Oblivion in my hand. Claim Fame, well that's kinda good. I don't think it's good enough though. Even if I had not top deck the Claim Fame. Yeah, get your Camel back. And that was probably the best card I could top deck too. But here I'm, you know, blocking the Camel and taking what? I guess 10. Yeah, actually this is just lethal if I don't have the Consign to Oblivion. That's crazy. Well, that's freaking impressive. Jeez. Yeah. Damn. Well, I'm glad I top decked something. And they definitely went for the right line. Letting me draw a card, but making me tap my creatures. And I misplayed. I should have attacked with only one creature. I knew what their last card was. And I knew what it was. And I had no reason to attack with both because just attacking with one forced them to use the Glorious End. So this was a pretty big misplay on my side, and they played it very well. Yeah. However, I guess since I had the Consign to Oblivion in my hand, I felt a little bit more secure. But this was definitely not the right play. I had full information. I cannot even blame. I mean, I cannot even say, that I did not think about playing about Glorious End. I know they had to do it, so I should just have attack with one creature. That would have been much better. And they were pretty close to kill me here. Okay, well that was pretty impressive. Their deck seemed interesting, very aggressive, obviously. But I think again we have a good matchup against aggressive deck. And overall, I'm pretty happy about the plays, except for the Glorious End play. This was definitely bad. Definitely bad. In any case, hope you enjoyed that first round. Thank you for watching and see you for round 2.